every part of our society. In fact, the only thing you can be sure is not a scam is if you hit that like button, the number will go up. Isn't that crazy? I didn't even know. I just figured this out. That's insane. But Retro NC exposed Pokemon's biggest scam. Now, if you don't know Retro NC, very talented individual, makes a lot of Pokemon sprite work and also does a lot of Pokemon ROM hacking. And now we're going to find out the nitty-gritty about what's going on with the scams.
We all have had a scenario play out something like this. At one point, while playing Pokemon, you randomly decide to give Wonder Trade a go. Waiting a bit,
Wonder Trade, Surprise Trade. I actually don't know why they changed the name from Wonder Trade to Surprise Trade. I mean, I guess it makes more sense. It is a surprise. You don't know what you're going to get from it. But at the same time, it's like, Wonder Trade was a really cool name. It had some sick branding to go along with it. And everyone that has done a Surprise Trade or a Wonder Trade at some point has probably gotten either the region's normal type, the Bidoof, the Rattata, probably not Rattata, I don't think there's any games of the Rattata in that Surprise Trade, or they've gotten something from some kind of website.
The trade finally commences. Just like that, it's goodbye to Lechonk and time to see what we get.
Whenever I do these Surprise Trade videos, I always try to make sure that getting a Pokemon from a website like this gives you a debuff. And if you don't know why, then we'll find out as the video goes. But they're not exactly legitimate Pokemon. I don't think people are going around really shiny hunting for some shiny starters, leveling it up to level 100, and then sending off out of the goodness of their own hearts.
Is that a shiny? Like, no way. They must have misclicked, right? I mean, that's so...
Uh-oh.
Just like that, these sites have damaged your faith in Pokemon trades ever since. But besides damaged trust, I'm sure that I am not the only one that has had such an inch of curiosity about what happens behind the scenes.
And why are people doing this? I mean, people might just be sending random shinies out online, but there's a reason they're doing this, right? There has to be some kind of reason. Is it because they're advertising their website? What is on those websites? What is it that they need to advertise?
Right? Well, let's just say that this video will answer all your questions with the
all
history,
of them?
Legitimacy, invested trades,
invested trades,
how many sites are there, and finally...
I actually wondered how many sites there are because it seemed to me like there was only about 2 or 3 of them that I could recognize. But I feel like there's so much more than that.
How the process of getting a Pokemon from sites like this
buy a Pokemon.
Like. Without further ado, it's time to expose the websites who must not be named.
Here we go. Here we go.
Me previously mentioning Lechonk as an example, these sites can be dated back as early as 2021.
$4 for a Pokemon?
With Pokemon Sword and Shield. Most commonly being identified by their super discreet nicknames and/or original trainer names.
Now, I understand and I recognize that this video and subsequently my reaction to it is going to act as advertising for these websites as well, but I want to make it very clear. Not only do I not condone any of this, I think it's dumb and stupid and you should never go in there. If you ever spend money buying a Pokemon, you're dumb and stupid. And no, I'm not going to say that you deserve to have your money taken away from you, but clearly you can't be trusted with it. Never buy a Pokemon. Don't ever do it. I don't even think they're allowed to. I think it's illegal. Either way, it's very frowned upon. And there are much easier, freer methods to do it. And obviously supporting these websites financially, very bad idea.
The Pokemon that get traded are super humble, with them just being shiny, just level 100, also holding something minuscule like a Master Ball, kinda perfect IVs, and sometimes competitive EVs, while also being equipped with Gigantamax / most fitting Dead type respectively. Yet, even though they're clearly
pretty easy to get, right?
Not of legitimate origin, most of the time the generated Pokemon have sets that you could get yourself within the confines of the game itself.
Yeah, that's the thing. These websites will generate Pokemon that are legal, that can be created in the game. And I've been saying this for years. I want Game Freak to just make some kind of program, some kind of game, some kind of format where, like Pokemon Showdown, where you can just go and make whatever you want yourself. I want to make like a legitimate version of this because it puts everyone on the same level playing field. If you want to go out and catch your Pokemon and train them up like you used to, that's totally fine. But for people who want to get into the competitive format and don't have the time to do all of this training up and gathering items, or just don't really want to do the grind, because let's face it, grinds are very boring. I mean, one of the main reasons I've never tried the competitive format before, the VGC, the official competitive format, is because I just hate grinding. I just hate it. Like, I like the battles. They're fun. The strategy, they're coming up with different plays. That's all fun. I wish Game Freak would, or Nintendo, or the Pokemon Company would allow Pokemon Showdown to be an official part of the repertoire that they have, so that more people have access to all of the same tools and on the same level playing field, and they could play at the same level. Because let me tell you, it might be easy for someone that plays Pokemon for a living like myself to gather all the stuff. I'm just too lazy and or don't want to grind because it sucks. But I mean, if someone has kids and a full-time job, how are they supposed to take part? How are they supposed to compete?
Though that doesn't mean that they are accepted by most people, including Nintendo. Just like for many contestants getting disqualified for using hacked Pokemon.
And you do get disqualified for using hacked Pokemon. You get disqualified for using generated Pokemon because it's against the rules. Now, whether or not you think the rules should stay as they are is one thing or another, but it is against the rules. You're not allowed to do it. So obviously, if you do that, or if you unknowingly do it, say if you get a Pokemon traded to you from a friend or someone that said that they would help you, maybe they unknowingly got a Pokemon from someone else that had been hacked or generated or something like that. You have to be very careful with this kind of thing. And this is ruining a lot of people's chances in the competitive format, because if you get a Pokemon from a friend, you're not going to think too much about it. You're going to be like, okay, you know, it's probably fine. I mean, everything seems legal. The stats are legal. Everything seems good. Oh no, it didn't pass the hack check. Oh goodness, I've been disqualified. Oh no, that's terrible. But if everyone had the ability to just generate it themselves, there'd be no problems, right?
Scarlet Violet tournaments, Nintendo has taken many actions in the past and present to fight these Pokemon obtaining methods, even leading to versions of the
Oh my god, what is this? What is this?
sites like Pokemon Gen, PokeFast, Pokemon Lab, and many others getting taken down along the road. But, of course, like we all know by this point, surprise trades was only the first thing that got overrun, eventually appearing as bot-hosted raid-ends in Sword Shield, then slowly infecting the trading systems of Pokemon Home as well, yet this time being slightly more hidden. Instead of running with websites for names, most of these Pokemon easily can be spotted by their OTs.
Instead of the names in the Pokemon, they have it in the original trainer, which is much harder to spot.
Which usually either are ads to channels, impersonating official gift Pokemon with a home OT, or just having the sites be located here now instead.
It's still just another form of advertisement, though, isn't it? Because they want you to go to the websites. They give you the freebie. It's like, okay, it's not this. I was going to make the comparison where people are like, oh, the drug dealers will give you their first one for free, and then obviously you could become hooked and you go back for more. That's not a very good comparison, I don't think. That's a very silly comparison. But it works with like a free sample. So you get like a free sample of a block of cheese at the supermarket. You go, that's some tasty cheese. I like that cheese. I might buy some cheese now. Some bigger cheese. More cheese, because I want more of this cheese. And then you go to the websites and you start buying all the cheese from the websites.
Then, just like how it happened before, Scarlet and Violet caught a bad case of genditis and remained with uncommon sights of such Pokemon.
Hold on, why is this buy shop holding a toxic orb? Now what's it doing with that? What's it doing with the toxic orb? It does have fling.
Till this day.
What's this buy shop doing with the toxic orb and no fling? What's happening? Who made this set? This set feels like it was made by a robot. This is a ridiculous set.
Now yes, this plague has been around only since Sword and Shield, though the feeling of me missing something still didn't leave me. So, by doing some extra research and bending the terminology a little bit, everything clicked.
Oh? It clicks? But what happened though?
Even though the specific method of using nicknames as ads technically can be dated back to XY, though it wasn't even nearly as big of a problem as it was since Sword Shield, the process of gaining hacked Pokemon, thanks to the internet, can be dated back to an even earlier date.
Oh, yeah, I remember people used to sell, even like black and white days, people used to sell Pokemon on the internet on eBay. I remember, I've been around in this community for far too long. And I've been uploading Pokemon videos since what, 2013, 2012, maybe even. And I remember finding eBay listings, and I think you can probably still do it to this day, eBay listings where you can like buy a certain Pokemon. It's like, oh, get a shiny Meowscarada with 31 IVs. So it's only $5. Wow, what a bargain, isn't it? Oh, it's so incredible.
Which was 2000.
Yeah, there it is, buy on eBay. 2008? Are you serious?
2008.
What?
Using eBay as the market.
Can you be sued for doing this? Sell a Pokemon for money? Many people are lazy. I would never buy Pokemon off eBay. Too many of them would be hacked, IMO. Besides, I bet they have outrageous prices. Can you see if they are? I can't be bothered checking.
For such transactions. Yep. Those
That's
are the
insane.
same exact things that flood the feed when you search the
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, buy Pokemon on eBay. This is sad, man. I cannot believe 58 watchers on this. Why would you watch this? Getting Stardust in Pokemon
site
Go?
or Pokemon game.
Pokemon Go Armored Mewtwo and 1 million Stardust, 20
Copies.
watches. Oh, it's okay. They have free international shipping. Oh, good. Imagine having to pay for shipping for your fucking Pokemon.
So, with the simplified history and surface level details covered, I'm sure you can get a better idea of this scene now. Though while we're here, why don't we dive a bit deeper?
See, this is one of Retro NC's little sprites. It's really cool.
And see how this whole process works.
$20. Wait, shiny 6 IV Fruit Loops bundle. $25? Oh no. They say a fool and their money are soon parted. If anyone's paying for this, if any of you have ever paid for this, I am so disappointed. Please. If I will laugh at you, okay? And honestly, at this point, if you pay for this, you would have deserved to be laughed at, okay? Listen, I've been scammed before. I've been scammed. I've been scammed on Pokemon before. I have bought Pokemon cards off of Facebook Marketplace listings, and turns out they didn't have the cards and was never intended to send it, and I got my money taken away from me. I was stupid then. I deserved to have it taken away from me because I was too stupid to recognize that I was going to be scammed, and the signs were there. This is screaming at you. $25 for 4 freaking Squawkabilly? No one even likes Squawkabilly. Well, that might not be true, actually. A level 1 Armarouge Sterilized bundle, $12 comes with Master Balls. Little Wayne bundle, $12 for Golden Go and Gimme Ghoul. Miraidon and Koraidon, $12 comes with Master Balls. $12. They make this? It takes them like half a second to make this. And people, no, surely people aren't actually buying this. Surely this is just a listing that someone's come up with that no one would actually purchase.
And
Surely.
actually see the thing that's being advertised.
Oh my god, look at $4 for Pokemon. Customize it? Oh, you can customize
By
it.
picking
Okay.
your poison from any of the still running sites that you're too unlucky to stumble upon, I will be using Machamps.com, Zacian.net, and PokeVendor.com as my test subjects, since those are the ones that have wasted space on my text boxes before. Unlike
Okay.
PokeVendor,
God, I can't believe it. It's $4 for $4 for a Pokemon. The whole game costs 60, and they get 1,000 of them in there. Well, actually, technically, they don't get 1,000 of them there, but they try
the
to.
other two sites hide under Facebook's and Discord's cover by having dedicated servers to have a better chance at avoiding Nintendo's justified wrath. Machamps.com being particularly cautious with a review-like acceptance.
Oh, you have to be accepted into the group. Okay. To capture all things Pokemon, we ask for you to invite 5 to 10 friends. What? Trading rules. All trades must be public in your thread. Too many people scam. Too many people scam? Are you kidding me? Are you not self-aware enough to realize that you are the scammer? You may share memes artwork as long as it's PG and not offensive to our audience.
Process
Oh no, because they could be kids here. Oh, we wouldn't want the kids to see something that they shouldn't while they're buying their $4 Zossians.
of new members and making them fill out a sheet. Either way, we can't really know how it truly works by just looking at the surface. So, let's go into each service and find
That's
out
cute.
more.
I like that. Okay, sure. Oh my god, here we go.
Starting with probably the, unfortunately, most well-known site today, Machamps can be only accessed via requesting to join the group on
60,000 members? That is insane.
Facebook, while answering simple questions and checks. Upon gaining access to the group, The community initially looks like your average Joe's hosted place to share memes, shiny Pokemon flexes, trade offers, and everything else. Though, if you come to this site with the idea of paying for services, finding such offers can be seen as early as the group rules when requesting access. After looking around a bit more and starting to find ads for services
Egg bundle?
in many games, which also
Custom Pokemon Gen 4 starter bundle.
incorporate stuff like Animal Crossing
$15?
besides the video's main focus. Finding the right spot
There's even Animal Crossing stuff in
to
here?
contact about getting Pokemon, I messaged the dedicated account while being quite blunt with what I'm looking for.
Can I get a Pokemon for
Eventually
Pokemon Scarlet?
gaining a link to all their games they provide service for, I go into
Wait, okay, hold on. So it is not just Pokemon games. Oh, there's a lot of Pokemon games. The Scarlet and Violet, Legends Arceus. Wait, Legends Arceus? Oh, there is a trading feature in Legends Arceus. I was like, is there a trading feature in Legends Arceus? There is, there's just no battle feature. Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, and Animal Crossing for some
they
reason as
provide
well.
service for, I go into Scarlet Violet.
Ooh, the order form. Brilliant. These Pokemon do not have nicknames. They come with their original names. Message Machamps Gym immediately after placing your order to browse other services. Bundle pricing for 15 or more plus Pokemon is only $4 per Pokemon. $4 per Pokemon. It takes them like a second to generate it. It takes no time at all to generate. They probably have a bot doing it. They have a bot generating it, and they probably have a bot trading it as well.
And end up on a Google Forms.
IoT is an additional charge of $5 per order. They charge you to change the original trainer as well. Oh my god. They have a literal bot doing this. They're just siphoning money out of people. I cannot get over. If you want 10 Pokemon, 10, that is nothing. That's nothing. $40. And if you want the original trainer to be different, $45. Just think of all the things that you could do with $45. With $45, you could get gamer subs using code Patterrz. In fact, it would cost you less than $45. With less than $45, you could save money using code Patterrz, and you can even get free samples, so you get so much for $45 compared to this, where you get nothing for $45. For less than the amount of 10 Pokemon, you could get over 100 servings of any Gamer Subs flavor you want. 100 of them. I cannot believe 10 Pokemon. 10 Pokemon. What are you going to do with them? What are you going to do with the 10 Pokemon? Are they going to sit on your PC? What are you going to do with them?
In which we finally see the prices. 3 Pokemon for $20, 6 Pokemon for $45. Oh,
wait, what?
And get this.
6 Pokemon for 30? Is that what it said? 6 for...
Each Pokemon only costs $4 if you buy at least 15.
Oh my god, it's only if you buy 15 or more. I misread it. It's only if you buy 15 or more. 15? They have a bot. They've got to have a bot set up. If you buy one, it's $7 for one. I want to throw up. This is disgusting.
Pokemon. Pulling out a calculator, doing some quick maths and whatnot, that's $60. AKA a brand new copy of the same or opposite game you're buying.
You could literally buy a whole new video game for that.
Easily gained Pokemon for. Though it would cost that much if you were okay with them not even being yours by the game's terms. You see, to have the Pokemon's original trainer section have your name in it, you need to pay $5 more.
And for why? And for why? This is just greed.
Per Pokemon. So, if you wanted those same 15 Pokemon to be technically yours, it's time to cough up $135, kiddo. Speaking of kiddos, it's more than likely that a...
Wait, it's per order, right? An additional charge of $5 per order. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, if you wanted to have them all have your original trainer, you just have to pay an additional $5. Wow, doesn't it sound so reasonable if I say just an additional $5 for all of the Pokemon? So you could change all of them, for all 15 of them, to your OT, your original trainer? Doesn't that sound so much reasonable now? Oh my god, wow. How nice of them.
Consumer base for this service are those same exact kids themselves. I mean, even if you were a desperate adult...
The thing is, I could imagine a child going to their dad and being like, Mom, Dad, can I want to buy Zacian and Pokemon. Can you buy me Zacian? It's only $4, Dad. It's only $4. You just kind of just get it, please. And then the parent, they don't know anything about it. They don't know you can't buy Pokemon. They're like, well, only $4, Sonny. Oh, that's your allowance for the week, but all right, let's get you this, a Pokemon? Yeah, I'll get you one of those Pokemon. That'll make you happy. So I could see the kids taking the parents' money. The parents don't know what's going on. They're just like, oh, like a mobile game transaction? I play enough Fortnite to know what that's all about, because for some reason the parents are playing Fortnite. I don't know. I guess it's cheaper than a Fortnite skin. So they're just happy that they're not trying to get Peter Griffin in Fortnite.
That needed hacked mons for some reason, there's always a free alternative to getting the builds you need. Putting aside frustration for now to fill out the form, I start scrolling down, and of course, there's more pieces to this comedy.
Wait, shiny 6IV mystery eggs? $3 per. Get one free with every 10. Comes with free Master Ball or your items of choice. Oh my god, they just have a bot doing this though. Wait, no dupes for orders up to 100 eggs. 100 eggs? $100 at $3 per with one free every 10 would be... Am I crazy, or would that be $270? $3 per egg, one free every 10. At 100 eggs, that'd be $270. And it's like, hey, you don't get any dupes for orders up to 100. Hey, listen, if you up to $270, no duplicates. Pretty good, all right? This is so bad. Mystery God eggs, aka evolution eggs, shiny 6IV, battle ready, fully EV trained. What do you mean battle ready? You're not taking this to an event? You'll get hack checked and immediately get kicked out. What do you mean? $5 per, get one free with every 10. Wait, $5 per? So if you don't want any dupes, you get 100 eggs, one free every 10. It's $450? Oh my god. Oh my god. 450? This is disgusting.
Generated puzzle. Yeah, you probably can imagine what I comment about such cool offers, like putting gambling into this with mystery eggs, or such quirky offers like the Viagra bundle? But I got to save at least some comments for the other two sites as well.
Huh?
For now, I ask for just a goofy list of stuff for a shiny Bisharp, and proceed with burning $7 to unwillingly support this scam. But of course, with a virtual card, to not get digital cooties. Yet, right after doing this, I discovered another layer to this despicableness. These little bastards have their account name as Machamps Gym Donation, which they most likely use as another layer to hide from any trouble. Well, at some point you just get used to the ridiculousness.
I mean, is it a donation in the same way people like donate to streamers?
No,
is that it?
That's, at the moment, nothing sounds crazy anymore. As for me at this moment, I'm just expecting to hear that this also is a money laundering scheme or something like that, and not even...
I mean, I think it's just like, it's a money harvesting scheme. People are just... there can't be people giving too much to this. I want to believe that no one can be giving too much to this. That's what I want to believe.
Moving away from a crazy person's mumblings, let's cover the other sites first. While waiting a full hour on this shit, just for...
You have to wait an hour? Wait, isn't it like... I swear they must have a bot set up.
For them
surely.
To just hack a single Pokemon with an OD that's not even yours, and can only remove by paying extra.
I don't think they even do this manually.
$5.
Oh boy, here we go. All right, let's go on to the next one. I'm sure they're all special in their own way.
Entering the site and getting presented with a Discord invite.
Oh, to Discord.
I enter the server and get greeted with the usual list of rules. Initially seeming to be a free service, only to see that...
I was gonna say, they probably don't charge for it, right?
This service is subscription-based with two...
Wait, what? Wait, it's a subscription? Gym Leader. With this tier, you'll receive the Gym Leader role along with the Premium Member role. You'll also get access to all the Pokemon bots with no slow mode. Commit as many Pokemon as you want. $5 a month. $10 a month. You get all the Gym tier benefits with other perks. Wait, perks of this role are the ability to choose a custom role and color. You pay double the amount to change your color in a Discord sub. $200! What? This is a one-time payment. Okay, so cancel after you have subscribed. What if they forget?
Years. Yet the lowest tier is $2 cheaper if you look at it that way, though it definitely can become worse if you forget about it. As a compromise, the $5 tier does have a 1-day free trial offer, but that, of course, also preys on people forgetting to cancel it. Though, I got to say, I feel like asking for $200.
You know what I do every time I have to like get a new subscription for something? If I'm like watching something, I'm buying Crunchyroll for like 1 month, is I'll buy it and then immediately cancel the recurring subscription. Because if you do it as soon as you buy it, you won't forget, and it'll still give you like the full month. It's not like they're gonna refund you, so you still get the full month of being able to use it, and then you don't get that thing where it's like, oh, I totally forgot to cancel it, and now it's just rolling and rolling and rolling. I keep forgetting to cancel it.
$1 a month for a Discord Pokemon generator, no matter what's being offered, is a bit much, no? Moving on to using the system of Discord bot Pokemon generators. The way you use these to make Pokemon is by entering Showdown, creating a build there, and exporting it by copying and pasting the given text into the bot.
Yeah, it's a bot, right?
To test the flexibility of what you can pick, I threw together the bizarrest set you'll ever see on a Pokemon, especially Lumineon. Then also
specifically level 74,
adding in more stuff like the OT and the ball it's in. Now, of course, this is still scummy and stupid as hell, but from an optimistic point of view, they don't make you jump through hoops and limit customizability, especially with the fact of charging $5 extra just for an original trainer edit. Also, being able
I still can't believe they added a $5 price onto a change in the OT. That's insane.
to just jump straight into technically the black market of Pokemon without any hassle is also appreciated. Kind of. Still, just to make it obvious for those who haven't gotten it yet, do not visit and or use your precious income for such absurd things.
Please
Let
don't.
me do it.
Like, if you do this, if you're buying Pokemon like this, then you deserve to be laughed at. I'm sorry.
For your amusement and research purposes instead. But now that my stance on this has been exaggerated even more, what are the actual results for the generated Mon?
I'm going to assume
let's keep it
exactly like
just
it
like
is.
with Bisharp and cover the final site for now instead.
Okay. What's the last one? PokeVendor.net. Oh
Stepping
my god,
onto the only site that
this is actually so
has a
gross.
dedicated website, PokeVendor, or also...
Oh, it's a vending machine. Oh, this is AI. No, this is AI, dude. This background stuff has got to be AI, right? Dude, I hate the AI slop that is like everywhere now. This AI, it's not, you can't even call it art. It's AI slop, and it's everywhere. Every time I go to Google something now and go on the images, it's just slop. Everywhere is just slop, and it's completely unusable now. Google's really ruined itself.
Also known as the vendor on the page, immediately goes downhill upon I stumble the section of offered goods.
Oh my god, they're charging $2 for one. $2 for a zinc? A zinc? It's not even that hard. It's not even hard to get in the game. $2 for a zinc.
Where not only the first thing is to gamble with the Pokemon you would be buying, but also reach such stupidness heights like offering regular...
Hold on, pre-made meta build. Ekans with ability patch. Okay, so we have like the pre-made. So you know exactly what you're getting with this, right? And it's an Ekans. It's $4 for one Pokemon. Or you can make a custom builds.
Which, sure, maybe is a little bit understandable if you don't have the DLC and just want to get a specific Pokemon. Yet, asking for money...
Okay, listen, if you got $4 to spend on one Pokemon, then please wait. Just wait and save up a little bit more until you can get the DLC. You can get it for yourself. Don't support these websites.
To give items...
It's $2 for a Waterstone, man.
You can easily get yourself, like, Zinc from...
Zinc is 10k in the game! 10k! It's not even expensive.
Dedicated in-game shop. Even better, a single berry for $2 whole. But hey,
it's like living in Japan. Berries costing $2 each.
At least they give you 10% off for it if you...
Wow, nice.
...join their Discord. Oh, and who wants to bet that these sales are just fake prices that were never actually intended to cost that much? for the sake of FOMO. Well, let's just jump
Oh my god, I can't believe this. Oh, look, they have a discount on. Oh god, guys, they have a discount on. Look at this. Or is this with the Oh, is this with the discount that you get for joining? No, there's a sale, guys. There's a sale on. Quick, guys, before the sale runs out. I have to spend $12 on 4 Pokemon before the sale runs out, even though you can easily catch them in the game yourself.
straight into customized offers before I piss myself from laughter. Joining the Discord server to, at the very least, save my wallet from even more trauma, and also getting confirmation that the website name Pokemon are to just lure kids, I mean potential clients over here in the meantime. I snag the discount and stumble through the wonky interface until eventually understanding that each Pokemon is its own separate listing. How convenient and effective. Just like this price filter slider
Filter by price.
that either gives you the option of $10 or $0 as an option.
Wow, how useful, thank you.
Eventually finding me and Xiao to complete the trio of some of my top favorite Pokemon that are in Scarlet Violet. I make a custom build with various sorts of
Okay, so you can choose the moves, you can choose the EVs. It's a little bit of a clunky format,
random
but okay.
stuff to
I mean, it
test the
works.
flexibility yet again,
Showdowns is definitely better.
only to learn that I'm getting
What? What? It's $9 now for one Pokemon? Wait, why did they increase the price? There's nothing more that you have to do. There is no reason to increase the price because it's a bot. It's a bot that's just taking what is on the screen and then it's just creating it. No one is even doing anything here. It's just a bot. There is no labor to charge for. You're not doing anything here. What is going on?
charged extra for every change that I make. So instead of being the cheapest one yet, you easily can get to $10 just for a single Pokemon if you get carried away with it. I mean,
Just for changing up some of the stuff on it.
they already are giving us
$2 for a potion. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna kiss myself in the mouth. I'm gonna kiss myself.
a steal of paying just 20 cents for a potion instead of $2. So I guess I can't really complain. Completing the order while dreading it.
Hold on. Okay, this is insane. So changing the level is 20 cents. Just having the custom build at all is an extra 20 cents. Adding a Stella Terra is 25, but they don't do any. They just change an option. There's a bot that just changes an option, and you're charging more for that when there is no labor being put into this. There is nothing to charge for.
3 seconds of it, the transaction is done.
I can't believe
my
it.
dignity is gone. Well, nothing's left other than reviewing the Pokemon's version of Midlife Crisis Misery Spending. After I can actually obtain it when the site decides to do its job.
This is ridiculous. Purchase review. All right, here we go.
Now that we have gone over the process of how the Pokemon creation process happens, and every other ridiculous thing that comes along with it, let's review the actual Pokemon themselves. Starting out with the requested shiny Bisharp from Machamps.
I mean, I imagine everything is going to be as it says. I don't think anything's going to be any different than as they say it will be. He's probably going to get exactly what he asked for.
We filled in the Google form with a request to make a level 55 shiny Bisharp, which was in a Premier Ball, holds a Toxic Orb, has a mild nature, and knows only Scary Face.
Okay.
Upon actually receiving it, this variant had Adamant instead of mild, an
What?
actual moveset instead
What?
of the one I actually wanted, and worst of all, it's in a Dive Ball instead of Premier Ball.
Oh my god, he spent money on that. Oh my god, he spent money on it. It's not even... Dude, how did they not just get a bot to do it? Did someone manually do
Crying out
this?
loud.
Why?
Oh, the humanity. Well,
Are they too dumb to figure out how to get a bot to work?
there's also the fact of the OT just being Ash. So welcome to the club if you also realize just now that one specific Pokemon you got from a trade for GTS on home was a hacked one all along. It was a pleasure not knowing you. See you never. Now that my save file is purified once again, let's get back to trashing it again with me and Xiao from PokeVendor.
Okay, surely if you're charging extra, then surely you can't mess
The
it up.
first thing that popped into my
Surely.
eyes upon receiving the Gen 1 was its OT, which I presumed was due to me picking the Cherish Ball option to try and get them to send me an illegitimate Pokemon, also in the obtainability terms. Though, after a quick Google search, I discovered a Machamps that was distributed in the Usum era with
Wow. Okay. That's actually interesting that they managed to get a legitimate one. Furadari. I don't know who Furadari is, but they had this
the
Mienshao.
same trainer name. So they got me there. Seeing that everything else pretty much compares one-to-one with what I requested, I guess I can't really be surprised about the most expensive one getting the closest to my customizations the
Yeah, I
most.
mean, they actually managed to do it.
But hey, that still leaves us with the Luminion we got from Zacian.net, if we had one.
What?
So yeah, I spent a good bit of time of adjusting the set all the time, and even jumping to other games bots to try and see if those work, but the only thing that did end up working was the automated bot message of me needing premium membership to use it.
Wait, what? Why did you need premium membership? You already paid for it,
Even
right?
though I clearly had it. But besides
What?
that,
It
I
doesn't
guess
work.
that's pretty much it. If it
Oh my God,
ends
it
up
doesn't
working for
work.
you, or if it's fixed by the time the video
That's
comes
insane.
out,
Okay.
I guess enjoy the
Please,
rewarding
please.
result
Oh my God, never pay for a Pokemon in your life. Oh my
just
God, it didn't even work.
not
It didn't
getting
even
the
work.
Pokemon by playing the actual game, I guess.
Imagine just some poor kids sign up for this using their pocket money for the week on this and they can't even get it to work. Oh, that's
After going
that's
through
nightmarish.
this mess that is offering Gen Pokemon that are disguised as legitimate service, there's pretty much just two real lessons that you can take away from this video.
And what
If
is
you are
that?
so desperate or lazy to get a specific Pokemon and build, and you want the easy way out, just don't. I mean, I'm not your mom or anything, so do what you want, but just don't. Or
Yeah, just don't do it. Just you clearly won't get what you asked for most part, or you'll have to pay like exorbitant amounts for what is, by the way, fake and not real and is a Pokemon. I understand that we're also used to paying microtransactions on our Fortnite V-Bucks and all those things now, but like, come on, let's be real. There's no transactions in the official Pokemon games yet. Hopefully, there never will be. I would imagine that maybe a lesser company. I say a lesser company, but you know, Nintendo and the Pokemon Company are not exactly the best in the world, are they? But other companies might spring to add in paid transactions for whatever Pokemon you want. But it hasn't happened in the Pokemon series yet, so don't do it. Anyway, subscribe, yes. Subscribe to Retro and See. Sorry, I can't say your name right.